From the YBA Phoenix Fitness 24/7 basketball facility in Rockland, California, it's Coach's Rize time with Coach C. Collins.
It starts 3, 2, 1.
Coach's Rize time.
Hey, how you doing, man? It's here, Coach's Rize time. Talk a little bit of basketball, give you my perspective on a coach. I'm your host, Coach C. Collins. If you've been here since day one, you know who I am from About That Life Podcast. This is just a little spinoff show, my little thing where I try to give you some insight into the coaching world, into AAU basketball, how it all works, what to expect, things like that, and, kind of just a quick hot take on a little quick aspect of basketball. If this is your first time here, welcome. Appreciate you listening or watching if you're on YouTube. If you've been subscribing since day one, whether it be on the audio side or the visual side, hey, much appreciated. Thank you for your supporters. I'm trying to grow it little by little. If you guys could help me get to 200 subscribers, it'd be really greatly appreciated. It's a small goal, but it's my goal, and I'm hoping to hit it. So like my man at the Poor Man's Podcast says, give me that HBO special, help a brother out. It'd be really appreciated. So with that being said, let's talk about today's topic. Today's topic, I have heard this term a lot as a coach, and I kind of wanted to define it. I wanted to really make it make sense as far as understanding what is positionless basketball, right? We talk about that a lot, with it being the playoffs and the Golden State Warriors doing their thing. Quick update for those who are listening, because before I forgot to talk about this. We did the second session at Kansas City, went 2-2. We played the former champs. This is my UA team for those who've been following along, my 17U Under Armour Rize team, right? And shout out to my team. We just got done playing today, and we won the West Coast Elite. We got the championship there. So great job. Shout out to West Coast Elite, Jason, Ryan Silver, Brandon Cole, all those guys. And Arsenal with KP, we ended up playing them. And Sports Strong Elite. Shout out to you guys now. And Brian from Work Hard, Play Hard. All you guys, man. It's just good seeing you. Good functioning, good Northern California event. So in Kansas City, boys did well, went 2-2, played in a great arena. I'm going to delve more into that, more circuit side of it on the next episode. But as the playoffs are going, watching the Warriors, right? Shout out to my Warriors. They just won. I wanted to talk about I wanted to bring up something that I thought was pretty relevant that we hear nowadays. Looking at Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, looking at the fluidity and the way basketball has shifted and evolved. A term we hear quite often is positionless basketball. You have to learn to play positionless basketball. We have to be positionless basketball. So what does that mean, right? Because that's something I kind of wanted to talk about and figure out. In I believe the general public term of positionless basketball means players that can do and play multiple spots. Now, this is where I would ask you. So you got guys like Joel Embiid, Antetokounmpo, Jokic, who are playing some of the most efficient and phenomenal basketball in NBA history. All three of them are playing at an MVP caliber talent. Saw a great YouTube special on the breakdown of it. I forgot this guy's name. I think it's Jay Highlighter or something like that. Please go check him out. He does these great documentaries on it, and he showed like the efficiency in the graphs. Love that side of it, because I'm an analytics kind of guy. So is it simply bigs that can impact the game and can also shoot the three? Is that what we would call positionless? Or is it a guard that can post up? Because we don't see that too much. It's not like we plan to see Steph Curry post up anybody anytime soon, right? Or, but Chris Paul, he kind of does and leans into it, gets a little mid-range. Or is it just guys who can literally play around the perimeter? They can go from corner to corner, playing around the wing and perimeters at a very high rate. When we say position, doesn't mean they can guard multiple positions, because someone like Draymond Green is someone you would call a positionless player. But is that because he can guard all five positions and he can make plays? Because his stat book doesn't show that he's making a huge impact, but everyone knows he is an essential engine and heart to that Warriors team. So, and again, of course, I'm using the NBA because that is a reflection of what we all think of when we go to positionless basketball, right? Is it bigs who shoot? Is it guards who post up? I mean, what is it? Can we come up with a tangible, objective design for it? Well, this is my take on it. And again, you can agree, you can disagree. Please leave comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you believe positionless basketball is. This is my take on it. Positionless basketball means offensively, we'll just talk offense, you are a 3D scorer. And what I mean by 3D means you can shoot from the three, you can score from the 3-point, you can score from the mid-range, or you can score at the basket. The 3 scoring spots at any given time, in any given way, at any given position. That's what it means on the offensive end. Defensively, it means you can legitimately guard and play at a very high rate and efficient level, the 2 through 4 position. I wouldn't say the 5. I wouldn't even say the 1, because those are more still defined positions in terms of the size, the way it's built, the expectation. If you're capable of guarding 2 through 4, and obviously if you can guard the 5 and 1, that's a bonus, and you're able to score in multiple ways in multiple positions, that's what I would call a positionless player. If you are a wing like a KD or LeBron, but you're capable of going back to the basket, shooting fadeaways and posting up and using footwork to get open. If you are Joel Embiid, where you can attack the basket relentlessly, but then you can go on it when Harden attacks, off of the pick and roll, you can pop and shoot and knock down a 3, or you could be a spot-up shooter like a 7-foot Brook Lopez. That's what makes you positionless, right? The way the game's geared, positionless players thrive. That's why I think a lot of college coaches, I think that's even why a lot of AAU coaches have kind of gone away from waiting for bigs to get good. They've kind of just said, you know what, fuck it, we're not going to keep waiting for these bigs. We're going to kind of go away from that, right? And we're going to just get a bunch of wings and guards, and that's what the games have evolved into. The MVP for at least, from what I can recall, for the past decade prior to Giannis and obviously Jokic getting the MVP was all dominated by guards. Hopefully my history's correct. I believe it's from like 2002. It was after Shaq's era basically. So it had to be like 2007 maybe, even somewhere 2004 to 2007 range onwards until Giannis got it not too long ago. It's been dominated by high level guards. And so now we're starting to see kind of a gear towards the big man again. But these are not traditional big men. These are big men who can pass. These are big men who can shoot, right? So my definition for a positionless basketball player means that you can score pretty much any single type of way, right, on the offensive end. But you can also guard, again, at minimum 3 positions, if not 4 to 5 on the defensive end, and guard them well. You can have great post defense all the way to great wing on-ball defense. And you're able to adapt to it very fast. Adaptation is the cornerstone of being a positionless player. And that means and my advice for you guys who are out there who want to thrive as positionless basketball players, you got to put in the work. You got to work on your shot. You got to work on posting up. I teach my guards how to post up. That's something, nuance I'm trying. I'm trying to actually teach my point guards how to use footwork and post up. Because I know a lot of times guards, especially youth guards, don't know how to guard the post. I work on it with my guys so they know how. They understand 3/4 coverage, the arm bar, how to use it, have a strong forearm, how to put their shoulder in front of the chest. I teach these things so they understand how to guard it defensively. But trying to take point guards who've worked on dribble their whole life and starting to make them have to learn how to use footwork, how to use angles, up and unders and counters and cross moves like that in order to learn how to score, that's something kind of nuanced and innovative I'm trying. Now, hey, I could be a total failure, or I'm going to fuck around and have point guards, shooting guards, and small forwards who can post your guards up. Either way, it's all trial and error. But that's a kind of an experiment I'm trying as well. So my take, might be different than yours. I would love to hear from it. Leave comments. Tell me if you agree. Tell me if you think I'm crazy or out my mind. Show me some comparisons. I would love to have the conversation and debate. And, share this, man. Maybe inspire some talks. Maybe put in some groups. I don't care, man. Whatever it does to get the conversation flowing, because I love the game and I just love seeing these sports talks and debates. It just makes things fun, and it makes things fun for myself. So, I would love to hear your feedback on that. So with that being said, I think I'm going to take this podcast to a close, or this episode to a close. Again, thank you for those who've been listening and supporting. It's greatly appreciated, man. I really love the fact that people are out there really supporting me, man. Again, links to the main show will be in the description. Hit that like and subscribe. Give me the 200. That's all I'm asking. If you can. If not, it's all good. Hopefully you came away with some insight. You got a little bit of things that you're like, okay, I like that, and maybe you want to listen to some more. I'm going to try to get you guys some more episodes on a more consistent rate, because I know I'm super busy. I'm traveling. I go to Atlanta in July. Next weekend, I'm in Hayward, California. Then I'm in Ladera, California that same weekend for my 7th grade, because they're going on the UA circuit. So I'm just busy, man. But, shout out to you, man, for those who've been supporting. Stay safe, man. Be out there. Do your thing. Thrive in the game. You know what I mean? And fight. And this is something I say all the time to my kids. I'm going to say to you, especially the kids that listen and check this out. You fighting for 7, man. 7% of high school athletes get to play college. That's from JUCO all the way up. You're fighting for 7. Coaches, you're helping them fighting for 7. Fight for that 7%. Stay inspired, stay strong, do your thing, fight for your 7, and I'm out.